Hello guys, Vengeancer here. It has been a week and 1 day since the last video, and it has been a full week. So I got a lot of stuff to go over before I get into this, but this will probably be... It'll probably be the last enhancing video for a little while because I need to stockpile some resources. But first, let's go over what I did this week and how I've been going about playing. So I got a list of things that I actually got done and a list of things that I'm going to work on, going forward. So I'll go over those, and then we're going to do a horse attempt, and then I'm going to get into the Blackstar enhancing. But started off, I made tier 5 polar bear to help with the grinding. It's been something I've been putting off, but I finally sunk the silver into doing it. I also went ahead and went through the trading quest here, like the life fleet quest and the honor to the trading family quest, so that I could get these guys. Piece of image. I got half of the ones I need. I got the other Marindor's elements that I need. That'll give me 4,100, somewhere around there. So that is a good thing. I've started on the Forest Path daily quest, which I've got them done now because I only needed 14. I only needed half of the 4,000. So I got to collect all the other crap, and then I'll make the Forest Path wagon. But that's, another issue entirely. So we'll move forward with that once I get all the traces and stuff for the piece of image. Once I get the piece of images done, then I'll worry about moving forward with making that wagon. I also grinded an hour at Star's End because I wanted the knowledge for Calpheon ecology, and I managed to get that. So now I have all that. Increased my energy there. As I did get actually more than just that one energy. I also got a couple others elsewhere, and that is because I've started the Achman / History grind. That's where I'm grinding at because I need everything I need drops there. I need scrolls written in an ancient language. I need Caphras. I need Blackstones. I get all three of those very frequently. Plus I get some silver out of it, and the compass pieces drop there. So that's where I've started grinding. I needed to move forward with Caphras, and that's the best way to get it. I have finally collected enough Caphras. I am C10 on Dimtree, so now I'm starting on the helmet. C4 on the helmet. Out of Caphras, though, unfortunately. But it is what it is. The other thing that I did, and I don't recommend it, is I bought out all of the Shikatu Splendid boxes for 300 mil. There's 10 of them that cost me 3 billion silver. You also get 10 of these seals to trade for a secret box or Cronstones. I went with the secret box. I ended up with 1.7 billion in value, so I lost 1.3 billion. But then I went, and when I say value, I mean things like, let me open it up. I got a bunch of Cronstones out of it. I got some hards and sharps out of it, a few memory fragments, that kind of stuff. And then I got the secret box, and I opened the secret box, and I got a cup of Lone Tide. So I got 3.5 billion value out of the boxes. I made 500 mil, but my guild member, one of my guildies, told me that this cup of Lone Tide is going up to a 5 bill price cap. So that means I actually made a whole lot more if that's the case. But I'm probably going to put this in my belt. I was going to go with the 3 AP one. But 3 all AP is not sheet AP, and 3 all AP doesn't have nearly the impact that all damage reduction plus 6 does. So I think I'm just going to stick with the damage reduction and put that in the belt when I get the belt made into pen. Which right now I'm just using a Tet Tungrad. Eventually I will work on that, so I at least don't have to grind for a cup for the belt if I want to do that. I got some time to figure that out. Last thing that I need to go over before I get to the enhancing is I've been doing horse attempts off cam. I didn't record it, but it did happen. remember Courser Please are in whatever, that horse that I bought and made into a Courser, that one I've been trying to do. It took 29 attempts. So on attempt 29, he went to be a Doom. And I went ahead and chose the Pegasus out of the male Pegasus out of the free box that we got. So that means I have a male Doom, a male Dream, and a male Pegasus. And I already had all 3 females. So I have all 6 Dream horses that I need to do tier 10 Dream mythical horse attempts. And I have 1 mystical censor with me. So we can do 1 attempt on the Pegasus. I don't think it'll go, but, you know, we'll try it. Just to see if maybe I get lucky. It's been a bad week in terms of like RNG for me. But last night I got the Doom, so it kind of turned around. The other thing that made it a bad week is I did some enhancing off cam. I dropped 1,300 memory fragments on this guy here and just tapped away. I got 2 pen attempts out of it. I did record it, but nothing exciting happened. I failed everything, so we're up to 8 pen offhand attempts on this Blackstar offhand. My stack grew, but if it had went pen, I would have edited that in and just voiced over it, but it didn't happen. So today we're going to drop 1,200 more on it and see where it goes, and that'll be the last enhancing for a while because I am out of tri-stacks. I'm going to have to use 40s today with Volks, and I've only got a few of those, so we're going to run through the 1,300 men frags and see if we get lucky. If I do get lucky on it and it goes pen, then I'll save myself a lot of time and money. If it doesn't, then hopefully I get 1 pen attempt out of it or something, and I can increase my big fail stack. But moving forward, I'm going to have to take a lot of these 20s and 40s and just all these other random stacks that I have and turn them into 60s using Rebloth. I'm going to have to actually do stack building, which I've been trying to avoid, but the season is dragging on, so there's no way for me to get mid-tier stacks anymore. And I could probably tap this with 40s and just burn memory fragments, but that's very expensive. I would rather just do it on Rebloth. It's cheaper. So I need to stockpile more Blackstones, which I have quite a few. I can use the weapon ones to make 30 stacks, and then use the armor ones to tap. And I also have almost 3,000 hunter seals that I can turn in. So I've got thousands of Blackstones. The part that's going to be a problem is the hards, because I'm going to need concentrated magical Blackstones, and I'm going to need hards for that. So I'm going to have to grind some silver probably. I'm down to like 24, 25 billion. Of course, there's a bunch of stuff in here that I could get. I did get a Tungrat necklace and a Tungrat earring, grinding, and then I've got some other stuff that I went grinding with my wife. We did a 2-man, and I ended up getting some Dawn earrings and that kind of stuff. And there's other stuff I can sell. Plus, I have thousands and thousands of crates that I can turn in, so I probably got 10 bill there. So I got silver floating around. And I need to do some cooking to do Imperial turn-ins and then get back to fishing. But I've been not fishing recently because Mount XP, and I wanted to train all of my dream horses up to 30. So that's what I'm working on. When I get that done, I'll go back to fishing and my daily routine. I didn't even do my farms yet today. I'll do those after this video probably. But so today, what we're going to do, we're going to start off with a mythical censor, if I can speak. And then we're going to do Blackstar attempts over here at Stonetail. But I have both of them, male and female. Mythical Awakening, plus put little Casper in there, plus put little Geld in there. Why does it tell me I don't have any of those? Okay, you have to click it. So, we're going to name this guy Winter if it goes, and if it doesn't go, then no harm, no foul, right? We got this one for free, doing the training leap stuff a while back, and so I've had it for a little while. And then I got a bunch of other stuff out of the trading leap stuff as well for the horses. I think it was like I know I got the Force Path Wagon, but I can't remember what else it was. But this guy came out of some of the training quests, and I need to do the rest of like the fishing stuff so I can get more horse attempts. But here we go. Let's try this one. See what happens. Yeah, that's fine. 3% chance. I'm not feeling too lucky. Oh, it failed. Well, it was worth a shot. So let's go and see. Okay, so it gives it 0.2. So I need to start doing tier 10 dailies to farm. But if it would have went, you know, it would have saved me a little bit of trouble. Perfectly a-okay. This is expired. Let me dump that. That stuff needs to get out of my way. Trying to reorganize things so I kind of know exactly where everything is. Alright, so let's do this enhancing. That's the mid stack, that's the tet stack, that's the pen stack. So I'm pushing this pen. I'm going to do at least 4 more pen attempts on it. Just because I want it to be at least 300 without Vox or my thing, so I need it. It'll be around 314 when I get done with it, and then I'll reassess and see what happens. Now, if it goes, then I just get the pen Blackstar, but if it doesn't go, then I'll have a pen Debit stack. I can see how today's going to go. 4 fails on duo in a row. Yeah, today's going to be one of those days. Yep. Right back down to prime. And we're out of durability. Almost instantly. I got a few choice words for this thing. That's alright. We're doing it anyway. I think when the server resets, it messes with the server RNG. And I always end up restarting my PC and stuff just because I do it about once a week. Otherwise, it gets to stay on. So it kind of resets everything. That's kind of why I've opted to go with doing an enhancing session about when I have the stacks, about every 1300 memory fragments instead of rolling them all into a giant hour-long video, because 3 fails in a row. So we're gonna be like that today. If we can get past the try and tet stage, then I think what'll happen is maybe all our luck will be, like, it'll be real difficult to get pry, real difficult to get try, but then it'll just go up. What is going on with you today, Black Spirit? You're starting to annoy me, buddy. We haven't even gotten a try and 2 full durabilities. Yeah. I don't understand. He said sometimes the RNG is just not there. But I need to remember which realm I'm on. I never have good luck on realm 3, so maybe that's the problem. I think that's where I'm at. Yep. Realm 3. Okay. Give me a second here. We're going to switch over to Realm 2. Realm 2 is where I made the other pen, and it's where I've had the most luck at. Switch and turn the chat off, because people can't be nice. They have to always say something bad. Alright, here we go. And duo, please. Thank you. And try, please. If this stack gets close to 100, we're going to swap him out. I hate that I have to switch back and forth. Oh, this is going to be a waste of memory fragments today. Why? We had 86. We got what? 3 more fails. Of course. All right, 8% on a 149 stack. See if we get the tet. Probably not. And the reason not is because, and this is what I'm talking about. This is what it switches back to whatever you're using, and then you have to scroll all the freaking way back down again. All right, we got another 54 stack. Let's see if we can hit the 20%, even though we failed all the other ones. Nope. Yeah, I'm not. My account's pretty bad today. It's gonna be a quick video. Just skip to the end when I have no memory fragments left, and that's probably, I mean, it's the inevitable outcome. But I've had other enhancing sessions start like this, and then I hit pens, so we'll see, I suppose. I don't want to get too far away from this guy, but I don't like that spot I was standing in. Okay, back to you. Now back to scrolling all the way down. I'm curious to know if anybody else has that hard of a time hitting Pride to Duo. I think Pride to Duo and Duo to Try are half the chance that the thing says. 40%? No, it's more like 15%. There's a little bit better RNG. We hit it first try. 20%? It's closer to 12. See? This will be the 3rd time we fail, 4th time we fail. Using Blackstars to build 100 stacks. At least we're not failing Pride to Duo 6 times in a row. At the moment, that's a win. we just literally can't hit the tries. I would probably already have the pen Blackstar done out of all the memory fragments I've used if I didn't fail Duo to Try so freaking much. With how bad the Duo to Try luck is, I've considered just buying Tets off the market and tapping them and selling them back to Try. I'd probably get to the pen faster doing it that way. Anything less than like an 85 stack, it just doesn't go for me. I wish it would give me that animation on the Tet and just go. Sure, Black Spirit. %30 chance. We failed like 8 times now. Alright. 8%? Eh. Come on. No dice. Alright. Back to tallying the fails. Cool. Sure. Alright, 3rd Tet attempt of the day. That animation didn't look good anyway. No. I want the 40. The part that upsets me a little bit is the fact that whenever I fail pen 4 more times, then I got to start back over to 240 stack just to preserve my 300 stack. My chance to hit pen at 300 is close to like, what is it, like 10% now or something, and it's like, can't it just go, please? Now I don't know if it's that high, but it definitely bothers me having to go from what it's at back down to like 5% with the 240 stack. But it's investing in the future. You know, there's no other way to get 300 stacks. The new region or whatever that's coming out to farm 300 stacks through PvE is probably not going to be very reliable, and it's going to be extremely painful. Buying scrolls or farming scrolls and then running the scrolls is not that painful. It's boring sitting over there running scrolls, but you know, 40 scrolls ends up giving me like almost 300 memory fragments, so it's not that painful. I can just put a show on and watch it in the background and just slowly farm scrolls, and then I get 2 to 3 times amount of memory fragments I would for the same silver that I would be spending if I was just buying the memory fragments. So, and number 4 on the 10 attempts. Yeah, I could tell that wasn't good. Give us another try so we can immediately get a 5th 10 attempt. Come on. Yeah, right. Not today. Here we go, we're on a fail cycle. Okay, attempt number 5. We're at 9%. Nope. Too bad. We're gonna make another 200 stack before I get a pen attempt. So this will make 2,600 because I used 100 memory fragments. So I had 1,300 today before I repaired the dagger before I hit record. So that's 1,300. I used 1,300 this week. So that's 2,600, and I used 2,500 in the last video. So that's what? 5,100 memory fragments. And I've gotten, what, like, not very many pen attempts out of that. It's very, very painful. I'm wondering if attempt number 6. Woo! Alright, here we go. We get a pen attempt. This will be attempt number 9 overall. 6%. Let's get the pen today, please and thank you. Yeah, that failed immediately. Let me update my document. 9 overall. But my stack is at 298. We're getting there. What do I want to use? We're going to be using 100 stack. That's what we're using. Okay. Attempt number 1. Reset. We're going back to Pry, guys. All the way back. And we're about out of bulk scries. Yep, back to Pry. Pen or Pry, that's the way we go. I'm gonna have to farm some more bulk scries probably. And we're on a fail cycle again. I would appreciate it, Black Desert, if you would give me one more pen attempt this video. Nope. Let's just reset your durability completely. But hey, we did get one. One is better than none. And none feels really bad. So we're 2/3 of the way through. I've also considered going the route of when I hit to where I'm out of Tet stacks, then just leaving it at Tet on the last one and just crawling it. I may do that. I don't know. I haven't just 100% decided yet. I'm kind of on the fence. The only thing it's costing me now is memory fragments, and memory fragments are cheaper than cron stones overall. Because for every time that I fail, it costs me 20 million. No, well, 20 cron stones, and it's 60 million. But every time I fail a cron attempt, that's bad. It's like 4 billion. Are you kidding me, dude? Black Spirit, you're fired. Go follow somebody else around. I'm gonna call the Exorcist. You're going bye-bye. I did spam click this. Alright, so we got not quite 2 repairs left. 1 repair. Let's just stand by this horse. Yeah. You like being covered up by the horse? Stop failing my duo attempts, you idiot. That's what I thought. Straighten yourself up. Yeah, fail some more. So I have a mission that I have to do. I gotta farm duo to tri-stacks, and I gotta farm stones. So I'm gonna have to do some gathering, I think, to get hards. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to just drop silver and buy a few thousand of them. Back to this try hell. Duo to try every time. If you're an enhancer, let me know. And you're watching this, let me know down below where you get stuck at. Mine is duo to try. I fail it so much. It's literally every time. We went from a 54 stack to an 82 stack, making that try. All right. Here's another attempt. Give us a tet. We'll do one more pen. Come on. Yeah, right. Never lucky. It's very brutal. Some days the RNG doesn't go. I think I used up my whole month's RNG on getting that Doom horse yesterday. So on the tier 10 Pegasus, we have 1 attempt. I do have some of the materials I need, but I haven't been running dailies for the tier 10 stuff. So I think I'm a ways off from being able to do more attempts. But I am very, very happy to be free of the tier 9 attempts. Those things cost me so much silver to do. I mean, you're looking at bare minimum 200 million every tap because you have to use crown stones. Otherwise, you're just throwing even more silver away. Back to these tri-fails. There we go. Okay. This will probably be our last head attempt of the video, so make it a good one. Let us hit the 6%. Yeah, right. Okay, try again. Oh, Black Spirit's laughing at me because I said it would be our last one. Well, let us hit the 7% then. You want to be a joker? Nope. Nah, he just wants to waste some of my bulk scries. That's what it is. Why'd everything get quiet? That was weird. Yeah, let's go repair our last time. We won't get very far out of this. Yeah, what happened to the sound? Or maybe it's just my ears. They're broken. I know my headphones didn't lower in volume. It's probably just my ears. I had an experience a couple of days ago. So I did something I wasn't supposed to. And I found out just how badly I have celiac disease. So I ate a cheeseburger and a chicken sandwich. And they had, you know, buns on them. So they had bread on them at lunch. And it's like, well, it might mess my stomach up or, you know, give me a headache a little bit. Yeah. It did more than that. By that night, nose was bleeding everywhere, and I've had like tons of celiac symptoms since then. It's been really, really bad. So I'm gonna detox over the weekend, get the wheat out of my system. Just give me the duo. Well, that's it. We failed the Pride duo like 13 times in a row. So we got one pin attempt. So that's 9 overall. Maybe we'll get it the next time. I don't know. I'm going to farm more stones and probably make these 40s into 60s. And all of these 20s and all this stuff minus, aside from these 30s, the 29 up, I'll probably leave. If they're within like a couple, I'll leave them. But all these other ones right here, I'm going to try and turn into 60 stacks. And then I've got several 100s left. And I got a 100 on another character as well. 109 over here. Without Volks. So we'll do that. But I have a 231, a 231, a 241. And then my big stack, which is the 290. So we've got quite a few big stacks which are set up good for pen accessories and TED accessory attempts. But I don't know. I'm very quickly thinking that my 300 stack, it's either what it's going to do is it's going to hit 300 and then I'll have to tap it one more time to make it an organic 300 plus 13 plus 1. So it'll be like 314 or whatever it turns out to be. And I'll be one tap away from that, and then it'll go, and I'll lose my 300 stack. Is probably what'll happen. But I mean, I'll get the pen, so either way, that's fine. But this one's just being very difficult. I considered selling this Goddard Aid dagger after the fact, but I may end up hanging on to it to build stacks for accessories later on. And this Awakening one, I may just use free crons and J-hammers to tap it and leave it at TET until I get free attempts. Because I don't know if I want to pour any more time and silver into making another pen Blackstar when I don't even use Awakening. I know it gives me a little bit more damage. But going from, it's only 9 AP, so it's only going to add like 3 AP because isn't it like 30%? So somewhere around 2.5 AP. So it's not much for a pen upgrade on that. It's going to be aesthetically nice to have three pens across there, but I need to put my time into upping my DP. These 3 things need to become Fallen God armor, and then I need to start pushing for for accessory upgrades. I mean, I'm already at 300 AP, so overall this is going to give me, what, 1 or 2 more AP than I have. A couple more DP would be nice. But moving forward, I'm definitely going to take a break from Blackstar enhancing after I get this pen. But I'm going to have to take a small break anyway because we out of resources. I need more stones. I've probably got enough for 1, maybe 2 more enhancing sessions on those stones, but the stacks are dwindling very quickly. I ended up using 8 of these, and these need to be 60s anyway, so if I can do that and go back to fishing, I can get several more 30 stacks before the season ends, and then the 100 stacks will build themselves overall, because we start getting like 85, 86 stacks or higher. I can bulk them up to 100, and that'll be the TET stacks. So really, I just need to build all these into a 60 stack. So my mission is to farm black stones, hard black crystals, and more memory fragments. And then I'll be back at it again. But that was a lot to cram into one video, especially in a short amount of time. I got a lot done this week. I'm going to keep grinding at Augmented History whenever I can. And I've got another scroll here that I can get. I'll use the Supreme Old one. And then I've got a few of these J scrolls in the mail here that I can use. That'll help me build up some stuff. So I'm going to keep building up silver, keep building up enhancing resources, and then give it another go. But outside of enhancing, what I'm working on is Forest Path Wagon. I want to finish that so that it makes it easier to start collecting tier 10 attempt materials. So I'll have to do the daily quest, but I want to be able to train 4 horses at once from level 1 to 15 and just dump them into the Imperial so I can start getting Flowers of Oblivion. I have like 86 of them, but I think I need like way more than that. So that is where we're at. But I'm glad I got a pen attempt. So that if I can get 1 out of every session, it won't take too long to get the pen offhand. Now it could be a terrible one, and I end up going like 100 attempts and not get it, or it could go in the very next attempt. I mean, it's just the way RNG works. And the only thing you got to do is have patience and be persistent, and just don't roulette your stuff. Just do it on backups, and that's the best advice I got. I mean, sometimes you lose and sometimes you win. Hopefully you win more than you lose, but usually it's the house's game, and you just got to sit back and enjoy the journey. So farm, blow my resources up in 30 minutes, and then go back and farm another 20 hours. But when it's done, seeing that big V next to it with my little name on there, it'll be worth it. Plus I get a little bit more AP out of it. I need to go do the Land of Morning Light stuff too. All the quests for that, so I can get the 1 AP and 2 DP out of that. That'll help a little bit. But I think it's going to be life skill this week and more scroll farming. I still have 4,000 something of those. 4205. So when I grind, it'll be Ackman and Histria, just a repeat to get more scrolls and stones and Kaffras. And then when I'm not doing that, it'll be horse training and energy dumping, probably, and fishing. So I think that's it. That's all I got. So hopefully you enjoyed the attempt. Why does that happen? Hopefully you enjoyed the tier 10 attempt and some of the enhancing, and hopefully it entertained you a little bit. I appreciate everybody that watches and everybody that has subscribed. And as always, have a wonderful day. Until next time.